Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have something good for y'all. I'm actually going to be showing you all my glute workout, specific booty. So what I've been doing, and I've actually been seeing, a difference. I would say my progress is still going. I'm nowhere near where I want to go, but I've definitely seen that I have started to build more of a glute gain these past few weeks, especially because I've been eating more protein intake, which is super important. I wanted to share this with you all because I feel like I've been doing a lot of sit down videos, so I thought it was like a really good time to actually go ahead and go to the gym and show you all what I actually like to do at the gym. I want to give a quick shout out to Heidi for helping me record. She's a great friend of mine, so she helped me record, and let me tell you guys, it was a little hard recording at the gym for the first time, because if you have seen my other videos, I tend to like do it with like my camera by myself or like my phone, but like very like secretly, and I try not to use like a lot of like space. I don't claim my space at the gym when I record, but this time I did, and it was like definitely new to me. Honestly, really proud of myself, and I'm really happy that I had a great friend who helped me record. So I hope that you all enjoy the video. I just want to give you a fair warning. The lighting was not good in certain places inside the gym, so you might see a little bit of like grainy video, and I apologize for that in advance. It's just like I can't play around with the lighting. Once I go in there, it's like really up to like how it really is at the gym. So I want to start and give you all a short intro, and for you to start enjoying this video and learn some tips. I will say that I will tag other people that I really like down below. Like there's a few fitness trainers out there that are actually certified, that I actually check out their YouTube channels and Instagrams on a regular basis to kind of see like what they're up to, like what they're doing in their journey, and I really appreciate them. And if you want to support me, you can go ahead and subscribe and like my video, and also down comment what's one of the next exercises you want to integrate in your own routine, and what you are doing to start your fitness journey, or how your fitness journey is going, because some of you all probably already started your fitness journey. And I will say that I love interacting with everybody through Instagram. I create a lot of like posts during the day. I kind of like to share a lot about my life. That's like where I'm most vulnerable, and I think I tend to overshare. Last but not least, eat your protein. Make sure you are hitting those glutes, but also working out every muscle in your body. Don't deprive your body from getting the benefits out of an amazing workout. I see a lot of the time that we forget to actually work on our upper bodies as women sometimes. Not everybody. I think that when I started going to the gym, I thought I only had to focus on glutes because that's what I wanted to gain. But you learn more and more over time that you can't target specific muscles and not work out the rest of the body, right? So if you want to learn more of my exercises, what has been helping me, please enjoy the video. I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much for the love and support. I appreciate each one of y'all. All right, I'll let you go because I have to actually run to work, so that's why I'm wearing this dress today. I'm not usually my workout clothes. So yeah, I'm headed out, so wish me luck. I'm gonna hit traffic right now. Bye. Alright, beautiful people, I started off with some good old stretches. You already know how I feel about, making sure that we are stretching each muscle before we start a good workout. I learned this, like I mentioned previously, playing sports in high school. It helps me a lot. I noticed to be not sore the next day, and it also kind of wakes up your muscles, like you don't want to go right intense to a very heavy workout without even giving your muscles a kind of a warning. So because I'm doing glutes, I'm making sure to stretch on my back, because sometimes I do put a little bit of work in my back. I'm stretching on my legs a lot, like you saw. So I'm doing the various different poses that I learned through even yoga, honestly. And I feel a lot of the stretch in my hamstrings, alright, my quads, and of course on my glutes. So here are some of the stretches I use, and I do these all the time, and I really recommend taking your time stretching. Okay, move on to hip thrusts. If you have been on TikTok, Instagram, social media, you already know how many people hype these up. It really does target your glutes, it targets your leg, your quads. Alright, so it's super important, an amazing workout. If you're not adding hip thrusts to your routine, you need to start doing it now. So basically, you are putting in all the work in your heels as you raise up your heels, your hips, sorry, to a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, right? So I'm like making that 90-degree angle, right? And something important to notice is that I'm looking straight forward when I'm doing this. I'm not putting the work in on my back either. I'm not hunching it forward. I'm putting in all that work in my hips to lift the weights up, and I feel all the contraction right on my glutes. Big advice, please don't forget to put in the work on your heels, especially if you're working and targeting on your glutes, and making sure that you are having that mind muscle connection. Alright, moving on to deadlifts. So I'm doing here like stiff deadlifts, if anything. I prefer these, and I actually like using like the dumbbells instead of the barbell. I just feel like I put less strain on my back when I'm using the dumbbells. But of course, sometimes I challenge myself and I use the barbell and I do like sumo deadlift. This workout is really good at targeting your hamstrings, your glutes, and even your back. But I would definitely encourage you to work on your form and have like, you know, a straight back and not hunching it over, because you can really hurt your back. And I'm talking from my personal experience. I hurt my back before. So it's really important to work on your form, okay? And also making sure that you are pushing your hips out. So that's the main focus on this. If you want to grow those glutes and you want to get the best out of this exercise, you have to think about it like pushing your hips all the way back. Like that's what you're doing. Your upper body should not be doing a lot of work. It's all your legs that are doing all the movements here, and you're gonna feel it, especially if you're putting the work in your heels. So we are off to sumo squats with a pulse. All right, so I go down and meet my knees, and then I kind of like slowly want to come back up, but I don't fully come back. I eventually go all the way up again, and I have like that contraction in the top. Then I go down again and do it for 12 reps. I will say that if you want to get more of intense glute focus workout, I would even recommend going below your knees. I was doing my knees because I was pretty sore from the day before. So we are moving on to the cable machine, and we are actually doing some hip abductors. So I know there's a lot of different opinions on this workout, but personally I feel like I feel like a huge like burn in my glutes when I do this, and I actually feel like there's a lot of mind and muscle connection here. So I personally feel like this is such a good glute exercise that you will feel it. So I would definitely recommend you to implement it instead of donkey kicks. I prefer actually doing these so I can work on the side of my booty. Okay, y'all, I personally hate Bulgarian split squats. The reason why is that it is such a hard exercise for me. I think it's super beneficial, so I still do them, and I think everybody should do them. However, for me, it's become such a long process to get where I am today. I used to have such a bad like composure here, but now I do. So you know, I'm doing that 90-degree angle. I'm making sure that I'm putting in the work in my heels. I'm making sure that my foot on the bench is in a stable position, and I'm also making sure that I'm, you know, my back is like slanted more frontally, so I'm putting in more of the work in my glutes. So that's really important, right? Setting this up and starting off with very low weights until you are ready to move on to higher weights. So right here, the main focus is adding that contraction and that work in one of your glutes, right? And here you put in all that work on your heel. We are off to good mornings. I actually put a pad on the barbell before I begin because it really does hurt if I don't wear a pad. But I started to do these just like 2 weeks ago, and honestly, it burned. It's such a good stretch out, especially because you're putting all the work, pushing out all your hips to the back. So think about it like that, that you're going to sit and you're moving your hips first, and you are getting that full stretch. And like you can see, I'm really working out my glutes, I'm working out my hamstrings, like I'm really working out the shit out of my legs with this exercise because I'm pushing the hips back. I'm also working out a little bit of my back. So it's really important to be careful with how you are positioning yourself. If you haven't tried this workout, you have to try it now. Okay, last but not least, I am doing single RDLs. So I'm putting in all that work on my right leg. As you can see, I have it in the front. Then I take like a step back, and I'm actually on my tippy toe on my left leg. So I'm not putting any work on my heel. And then my right heel is actually putting in all the work, right? So I'm feeling all that contraction and all that work on my right glute. Sometimes you can feel it on the other side as well, but I feel a lot of the burn there. And basically you are doing like a RDL, you know, like a deadlift. This exercise though allows you to be more focused and more persistent in doing a really good stretch and making sure that you reach down all the way down below with your dumbbell to your ankle and you push the crap out of your hips out. Like that's the main focus of this, right? And you're taking your time to really get the best out of your glute workout. All right, y'all, that was a fucking amazing workout. I am so beat, I am so tired, I am fucking exhausted, but I think it's still really rewarding when you go, and even though you're like super exhausted, it's like all worth it. And that's like the thing for me, and why I went, right? Even though like I felt like I should have taken a break, I just felt like deep down I wanted to do this for myself and push myself and make a good video for you all. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, that it was informative, that you know you have a little bit more confidence to do it, because I'm not that confident recording a video, I'm not that confident doing certain workouts at the gym, because I still know I have a long way to go, and I see other girls who are lifting more than me, other stuff, and it's so easy to compare yourself, but in reality it just takes, you know, everybody's different and everybody starts in a different path, and that's like the worst thing you can do is compare yourself to other people, right? So please stay positive. I know it's super hard, but just know that we all have our insecurities, especially at the gym, but you got this. I think yesterday hit me really bad, but I try to push myself. I went out with my friend for a drink, and I went again today with Heidi to work out, and she's such an uplifting person, so I just wanted to be around positive energy, and I encourage you all to be surrounding yourself around good people throughout this journey, especially when you're doing your fitness journey, okay? And I'm breaking out, you can already see, so you already know that I'm already going through stuff because I'm starting to break out a lot. That's when like I have stress and like wearing the mask and sweating and stuff, so I'm okay though. We're gonna make it through this. The holidays are coming, so we can only look forward to like the better moments and just live in the moment and really just taking everything in and just taking one step at a time, right? We can't also just get burned with so many thoughts like I have to do all this stuff, and I feel like I constantly do that to myself. So I'm trying to become better, I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to, you know, live just a happier, more confident life. And I hope that you all are in the same journey, because we all deserve to be happy, you know. But I have a long way to go, and it's gonna be fun, especially looking back at all these videos, because I know that I will get there one day. But yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing well. Have a great day and take care. I'll see you guys in the next week's video. Bye.